Hey, Brian Miller here, and thanks so much for tuning into this week's episode of Thursday Thoughts. I know I've been away for a while, been buried in other projects, but thank you so much for checking out this video, which is all about fastballs that are too fast. In middle school, I played second base for an all-star youth baseball team. My teammates were the best athletes in our age group. I wasn't one of them, but my dad was the coach, and that's how the world works. That got depressing quick. One day, my dad decided to take our entire team to a professional batting cage. Here's the deal, he said. For the next hour, you're gonna be staring down professional fastballs. They're coming in at 86 to 90 miles per hour. If any one of you so much as makes contact, and I mean if you barely touch a ball, if you foul it off directly behind you, if anyone so much as makes contact, I'm buying the whole team a pizza party. And for the next hour, I watched the best, strongest, most skilled batters at our age group make complete fools of themselves. Nobody even came close. And the longer it went on, the more frustrating it became, mostly because there weren't any surprises. You knew it was gonna be a fastball, you knew how fast it was going to be coming, and you knew it was gonna be dead center in the middle of the plate. But it didn't matter how prepared we were or how much information we had about the task on hand. Not one of us had developed the skills to succeed at that level. Yet. And that yet is the point, isn't it? We live in an age of unlimited free information. Anything and everything you could ever want to know is readily available to anyone who has the ability to watch this video. And so we fool ourselves into believing that having knowledge, is the same thing as doing the hard work of developing real skills. In his latest book, The Practice, Seth Godin distinguishes between talent and skill. He says this: "You've been told you don't have enough talent, but that's okay because you can learn the skill instead." Our commitment to the process is the only alternative to the lottery mindset of hoping for the good luck of getting picked by the universe. Every one of us on that team was talented, but talent will only get you so far. None of my teammates on that particular baseball squad went on to play professional sports because not one of us nurtured those talents, those natural talents, into the skills required to do so. But the very same year, I also played basketball in a house league on a team of far less naturally talented athletes. And this one kid, Robbie, on our team, he wasn't significantly better than any of us, but he was far more driven. I remember his dedication in practices and the seriousness with which he took the games, while the rest of us were really just looking to have fun. Rob Gronkowski would go on to break basically every record a tight end could break in the NFL, helping Tom Brady and the New England Patriots become one of the most successful teams in the history of all professional sports. Now, Robbie and I played basketball together, not baseball, and yet I'm still willing to bet that a 10-year-old Rob Gronkowski could not have hit a 90-mile-an-hour baseball. But Gronk, I bet you Gronk can. For the super curious, I have a team photo with me and Rob Gronkowski at, 10 years old or so. I don't actually remember exactly how old we were in it. And it's over here on my blog, which you'll find in the description to this video. And while you're over there on the blog, go ahead and consider subscribing because these Thursday Thoughts episodes are actually born out of my weekly blog, which goes out every Wednesday at 8 a.m. and has for years. I never miss the way that I kind of miss these YouTube videos. And if you do go ahead and subscribe to the blog, not only do I not sell anything, right? There's no sales pitch, there's nothing in there but my blog that you get every week. But also you get a whole bunch of free resources, including a really, really popular resource that I've written, which is called 7 Ways to Open a Conversation with Anyone. And yes, it is not only just as relevant in the COVID virtual world, but maybe even more so. Having said all that, thanks so much for sticking with me. My name is Brian Miller, and always remember, our world is a shared experience. Every interaction is meaningful, and every person you meet, even virtually, is important. And we'll see you soon.